Welcome everyone. And honestly, I was shocked, but welcome everybody. It's trending topic Wednesdays. Oh, we have the full crew is here tonight,
Yes,
and
we're in the
I just
building.
realized this is our 31st episode. Woo!
Oh,
Time,
wow.
time flies when you're having fun.
Yes.
That is good.
So last week we discussed Danaia Jackson, who is the wife of Derek Jackson, who's an influencer, relationship guru. I know a lot of people may not like him. He had got caught in some infidelity issues a couple months ago, about 6, 7 months ago, a year ago. Tasha K, the influencer, she exposed him. A bunch of women came out with the receipts, and then they showed Derek Jackson in Florida with another young lady. And then in December of 2022, his wife, Danaia Jackson, they announced their divorce. So last week, Danaia Jackson was in the news. She was in on Dear Future Wifey podcast, and she said some very interesting things that we touched on last week, Faith and myself. And I know Tanya has a lot to say about what she was saying in reference to basically, as me and Faith said, she was becoming a pick me because
Mm-hmm.
she basically knew Derek was cheating. When she would be leaving out, they would be coming in. She would
Yeah, bumping
find
to each
uh,
other.
bump into each other on the steps, and she knew about his infidelity and what she was going through, and she was body shaming herself, sex shaming herself because she would find videos or sexual acts that they were doing, and she would try to role play with him and
Copy their style.
copy their style and oohs and ahs and crevices and side pockets and as Mia Faith said, she even tried reverse cowgirl.
Uh, Upside down on her head.
Yeah, she was trying to do all types of things. So
But when it ain't true, it ain't true. I always say you could dip your cuticle in some golden grease. If it ain't true, it ain't true.
we know our
Or if you ain't got
third
it, you ain't got it.
third of the three of us. She didn't get an opportunity to speak on it, and I know she wants to speak on it. Before we go into what just dropped the last couple days, what Danaia Jackson is doing now, and we're going to open up her website and discuss her website. Tanya, you want to discuss her two video clips first on my Future Wifey podcast? Because I know
No.
you're a woman of a certain age, and she was kind of like, I mean,
Look,
she was very transparent with the hurt. I don't think that I know a lot of women may feel like she was playing herself. She's a woman that says that she's strong in her religion, strong in her faith. So I guess that was some type of way of healing or way of coming out. Um, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Tanya, me and Faith went over it last week, and it was like
It was sad.
we kind of came to
you
the
know,
conclusion.
this is where I see the difference between me and my cousin. We the same sign, same birthday, but we think we don't necessarily always agree. Let me tell you something. If she's gonna say that she was well grounded and religious and everything like that, while we're all human, we gotta remember, unfortunately, as human beings, whether we religious or not, we if you be totally honest with yourself, we tend to crave some sicknesses. Some of us women,
What you, what you
we
mean? What you mean sicknesses?
Yes.
I always wear a sweatshirt. Don't make me
it's not
roll these
just
sleep.
women, men too. But let me tell you something. There are some women that believe if this man punched me in the face, he loves me.
Yeah.
And they crave a fight just to end up having sex. You understand what I'm saying? So even though sh- she did these things because she was watching or knew they did it, she did it. You going to tell me none of it was because she just simply wanted to try it? And like Faith said, the bottom line is, if you're not the one, you can't be the one. And
Yeah.
that's
And
what.
if you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
And it ain't about even that. A man nose is only wide open maybe 2-3 times for 3 different women, and he can sleep with 10,000 women, but only 2 or 3 out of that 10,000 got his nose wide open. So yeah, what you're doing is futile unless that's what you want to do. You want to experience those things and justify. That's my husband. I have to do what. No, 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 no. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't.
Well, well,
I
well,
disagree. I really
I
believe
told
she
you we
stayed.
disagree.
I really believe she stayed because she wanted that man. She wanted that man badly. She thought she could change him. She thought she could
So
change herself.
spiritually, as strong as she was, she
That's an
evidently
excuse.
had
That's an
no
excuse.
high self-esteem or love for
None.
herself.
No,
Because
she
when we
didn't.
are in Christ, most of us are taught that we
Yeah.
should love, love, love. I understand that,
But you
but
have to love yourself.
ourself first.
Let me
And
tell
honey,
you.
as the song says, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah, so I said everybody got their own
let me
breaking
ask
point.
y'all though.
I do feel
These
like she would just gaga the fuck Google.
y'all know we gonna be transparent, or I don't like using that word, but we gonna keep it 100.
Yes.
They was together since they was kids,
Yeah, so I
17,
said she was
16 years
gaga
old.
Google.
That was the first of everything. Now he probably was messing around. I don't know. He probably was messing around prior, but they
That's what
both
I was saying. That was like
they
her first
matured. He
everything.
he he
She
grew
really
up.
truly loved that man. So that
Why
was like
when
her
things
first
don't
love
work for
lasting that
us,
long.
we always take it back to the man and it's all his fault. Even though that ain't what she's saying, that's what she want. She want everybody to see it as he
Chuck said
abused
that.
me, he took advantage of me.
It's
You
all
did
her
too,
fault
because if
though.
it would have worked for her, then it would have been cool. It ain't
Yeah.
worked for her.
Yeah.
So
That's how I felt when
so
I was
so
telling him last week. She can't blame him because, it's you. You wasn't loving you. She wasn't loving herself at
That's
all.
all.
At all, not even a little tiny bit.
so let me so
Because
let me
honestly, listen, a woman
okay,
that's in
okay.
love,
Look, I'm gonna get my seat today. I'm gonna just drink my
listen,
coffee
a
today.
woman that's in love, could you imagine really being in love with this man? The love of your life. He's supposed to be yours and he your husband. You have to walk past somebody else that just got finished sleeping with him and chalk that just to have a piece of his love and affection. That's deep. That I will hurt somebody first. I'm
That's deep,
sorry.
all right. That's desperate.
Well,
Ain't
That's
no
no
way.
self. That's no
Ain't no
high
way.
self-esteem. That's just
That's the
you.
worst thing you could do to me. Like,
You
okay, a man
already
could
don't
cheat,
care about yourself or
but you
respect
don't.
yourself.
Nah, that no.
but let me ask y'all, because I know a lot of some of us have been through that gaga Google crazy love where you feel like the world gonna end because she or he leaving you, like you can't breathe, you start getting sick, you can't hold nothing down.
Yeah, when we was teenagers.
I'll
People
even go
still
as far as
you
in
got
my
nuts
early
that do that.
20s.
You got nuts that do that now.
In my 20s, I did that the
No,
last time.
So
no,
so so
I've been hurt older, but not to the point like that he talking about.
so it's safe to say this is okay. This was their first. This is her first love.
Heartbreak,
So
yeah, and her first heartbreak.
so
So it's
her
deep.
her response on that, dear my future wifey podcast was it was natural, and I think that unfortunately because the way social media is, so many people be putting on and clout chasing and clickbaiting. I don't think a lot of people was ready for her being honest about, like, yo, I was trying to do everything to save this dude, save my
Yeah,
marriage.
yeah.
I was like the role playing,
It's things women
and
don't tell their
and it's a
friends.
good
They
chance
don't look the
they
dumb.
probably had a couple people in the bedroom in their bedroom business too, because she was probably trying to help him fulfill
Yeah,
all his
I know a lot of
fantasies.
women that do that to keep a
Yeah,
man.
well, a
I
whole
can't
bunch of
share.
women do that.
I can't
The
share.
turnout sucked for her, so now she's going to make a Me Too moment. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm sorry. It just did not work anymore. And she has to deal with that. So she figured if I'm going to lose, I'm taking you to hell with me, nigga.
Yeah,
Forgive me,
yeah.
Lord.
But I
So
just feel as though
so Tanya, you feel as though
he grew out of her.
That's all.
He grew out of her.
He getting all this wild butt coming from northeast, south, and west. No, he don't want that central butt right there no more. And furthermore,
She said no
even though
more.
I'm Christian, let me tell you something. It ain't even worth it to just have no one man all your daggone life. If the hell you had three, you might have known the difference that yours really wasn't all that from the get-go. And you might have been able to leave and get the hell out that stupid situation.
okay, we got a question. So
Yeah.
are you saying women in polygamous situations have low self-esteem? No, I won't say that.
I
I
won't
won't
say
say
low
that.
self-esteem because I know people that's in it. I feel as though they feel as though a man can't love one woman. They kind of accept it like, okay, he gonna cheat. If I leave this man, he gonna cheat. I fall in love with a guy, leave that man, he gonna cheat. Like they gonna cheat and you gonna leave. So basically they do something that work for them. And most of the time the women are bisexual, so it's all fun and games.
So
And,
it's a big free for all.
Yeah,
and
I
for
don't think
me,
that a woman and Polly got low self-esteem. Actually, I feel as though she got a high self-esteem to share her
repeat
woman
that
with him.
question again, please, one more time.
He
So
said,
are you
would you say
saying
they got low
so you're
self-esteem?
saying women in polygamous situations have low
No,
self-esteem?
they don't start off that way. It ends that way. It always ends that way. There's not a TV show or book I read during college that it always started off wonderful and we're helpers and we're love and we can share and all
No, but
this
I know
BS.
some that's cool with it.
Yes, I know some right now that's cool with the younger
Yeah,
adults in their
yeah.
30s. All them girls doing it
They
until it
go,
don't work no
a
more.
woman
Until
try
the
to pick
woman
me
only
up.
wants the woman or only want the man. I'm telling you, I know
Tanya,
tons of people.
Tanya,
I was out one
Tanya,
night and a man came up to me. I saw him with the woman chilling, and then he just came over there to me. He was like, my woman want to know, can we take you home tonight? And she was like, hi. I was
Oh, they
like,
do that on cruises all the time
I
too.
said, oh,
So
hell to the no.
what-
I don't move like that, girl. You won't see your man no more. You better stop.
on
in,
cruises, they be desperate and drunk. They approach
in,
me too.
in many
Like it's
polygamous
crazy.
situations, there are no threesomes. They have separate relationships with each partner. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do.
they
Most
do.
times they do.
But
but
that's all I was saying when he asked, do they have low self-esteem? I think their self-esteem is high, especially the women, because they really share this man. And then they probably have a relationship together too. But they confident with themselves. They okay with sharing every day and we a family. So I don't think they have low self-esteem. That's something they want to do that it fits for them. And I don't think they believe that one man can love one woman. So
Let
they
me tell
just
you
going with the
something.
flow.
I don't know a black woman alive that if a man is beating them, tearing it down, she ain't letting him share that it with
Nothing.
nobody. Now, if you're
Girl,
mediocre
when I'm
or if
in no, when I'm in love, I don't even want to share my
you
2 minutes.
nigga, I kill you.
That's my two
hold up,
minutes.
hold up. Now,
Like, come on
now look,
now.
it's two different things we talking here. Tanya ain't say love. Tanya said the back getting beat out. It's as they say,
You don't want to share it.
it's earth shattering. So she ain't sharing. She cuckoo. She gaga. Faith, you speaking about being in love and
Yeah, because I remember
relationship and
I was blacking out over a nigga giving away his 2 minutes. Like that was my two
I'm not
minutes.
in love with nobody that ain't beating it.
So
Faith. What you say?
I know how you
So,
gonna give away my 2 minutes. Like
oh
satisfy home
no.
first, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm gonna let you share them 2 minutes. I don't care about your 2 minutes. I
That's
don't
I
care.
was in
I
love.
just don't do it, and nobody I know that it'll be
Yeah,
embarrassing because
yeah.
now they really know.
I can't share. That's one thing I could never do.
So Tanya, We're gonna put a puppy on her videos from last week, right? Let me put this question up. Not true. I know many black Muslim women that are in polygamous relationships that are
Oh, yes.
spiritually
So
rooted.
do I.
Well,
Oh,
that's
that's true. That's different. That's different because a woman approached me to marry her husband. She was like, what Allah want for what I want Allah for me, I want for my sister. And they really believe that, like, if they feel as though they got a good husband, and they kind of let you, like, I know you'll be perfect, da da da, he good with kids, blah blah blah.
they want you
And
to be
I'm
a
like,
co-wife, huh?
yeah, she went, but she was really like, it was more of her religion. She was deep in her religion, that she was like, I want what's best for you, the same way I want what's best for me, and I have a good husband. And I was like, you don't want to share him, not with me.
So being that Danaia was trying to be a pick me, she was going through what she was going through. Tanya, you're her big cousin. Give her some advice. What would you have told her after seeing those two videos?
She knows she wanted to tell me shit.
I ain't said nothing.
No. We see. I can't use you to be like it's Faith, because Faith probably would have been up
Because
there
she
No,
losing.
already
I ain't
know.
Faith
saying
would have been
that.
in the county by now. Faith would have been in the county.
No, no, I don't know. If you hurt me to a certain point, I would have to. I hate to say it, but I'm saying my younger day, I'll get you back.
Well, I think that most people, when they go through that type of hurt,
No, I get you back bad.
that type of
I get you
dis
back till
I
you
would
can't
call it
believe it.
disloyalty. When you feel like disloyalty and betrayed, sometimes I believe that that's like temporary insanity, because people be thinking and doing all types of, like, we hear the stories, people be bugging out, blacking out, doing crazy stuff. It's because they be out of their mind.
Yeah, they
So
do. They
Tanya,
could be hurt.
Danae is your little cousin.
Oh, is it Janae, your little cousin?
You
Not me.
heard you heard what Danae was going through. You didn't know what Danae was going through. You in another state. You know about their marriage. You knew who Derek was. You seen all his stuff. You see him, do videos in the car. Now he do the videos at the crib. And you seen her two videos. What's your advice going forward?
I don't have none for her.
Damn,
I give her some
you cold blooded,
advice.
Tanya.
I
I
mean,
give her
let me
some
tell
advice. I would have told her, you beautiful, and you should not want nobody that don't want you. You should not try to love on somebody that's not trying to love on you, not even a little bit. You got to fight for his attention and for his affection. He's not for you, and God
Yeah,
got something better for you.
I'm gonna ask you because
That's it.
Elosin said she seemed desperate. Let me ask
No, you
y'all
gotta
about
think.
that.
Imagine when you young though, because y'all gotta think this is her first love. So she's older now, but this is her
you,
first love. So that's deep, deep. You feel me? So I kind of understand. I
Do
don't
you
understand
think
walking past the women and watching
I do
videos, but
think that was
I
the
do
perfect
understand her holding on too long.
format and platform for her to go on for her first quote unquote public appearance, because he was a man of a certain age, and he
You
wasn't
think she
trying to.
spiced it? Cause that's huge.
I
It
don't
was a
think she
lot.
spiced it.
It was a lot.
I think he allowed her to talk. I mean, I don't think he was trying to be nosy. I think he questioned her very well. And then sometimes, when you're doing that, you got to let the person say what they're going to say, because she went there willingly. I
Yeah.
guess he invited her, and then she had something she wanted to say. She probably wanted to voice it to Hollywood Unlocked or whatever site, but she chose him because of the way his podcast is formatted. Dear Future Wife. I mean, I a lot of times you may have a podcast
I
where
love his
some
show.
people just try to clown people, and
Yeah.
his show is a little bit different. But so now we go to the newest revelations of her and her program. So I'm gonna show y'all her website, and we're gonna discuss her website, y'all, and we're gonna go through it. It's a video, and I thought the video was crazy when I first seen it, y'all. Hold up,
Is it funny?
you gonna laugh. You gonna laugh. I know you gonna laugh. Here we go.
This the one you sent me?
Infidelity recovery boot camp. You get real and
Yeah.
honest discussion, Bible study, and guidance on how to heal from your trauma. One of the courses is called Let's Be Real. I'll bust the windows out of your car. And here's what one student has to say about it.
Oh yeah, I watched this. She is a hot mess.
When you join Healed, you'll learn how to overcome the deep-seated pain caused by infidelity and being haunted and provoked to anger by their affair partner, along with the secret disgust that you have for your partner. People who are looking for clarity on whether or not they should leave or stay in their marriage, and they are suffering from silent pain that infidelity is causing without fearing what their partner will think, say, or do. As they heal from the silent pain that unfaithfulness causes, get a 3-day free trial when you enroll today. Let's heal God's way.
All right, y'all. Look, now this is the website. Suffering, adultery. Learn how to recover from infidelity. Learning your infidelity. Who told you who you were? Where does your value lie? What is your purpose? How do you see yourself? Click to enroll. Then she has her religious stuff. Who am I in Christ? How does God say that you are? And then she goes into why join Healed. A couple testimonials. Introduction. So they were killing her on the internet. Look at the price. 2 payments, $4.95 a month. 45 days.
For $195 a month.
Yes.
2 payments. At
2
that?
payments. In-depth Bible studies. Want a private session. Your investment includes the entire infidelity recovery boot camp.
Well, she ain't getting no black women. She ain't getting no black women. That's
Wait.
them fake testimonies.
Wait,
I don't care what nobody say.
Okay, here we go. Got a couple comments, yo.
$800, not up there to $900.
How could she got anyone when he made a fool out of her? Plus, it's way too soon for her to give any more advice when she hasn't healed herself. What do y'all think about that?
Hey, baby, I'm not mad at her because you know what? This is what she's supposed to do. You know, we late. You're supposed to take a tragedy and make a profit off of it. And we late doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of her.
Another comment. She is not even healed yet, but she is coaching. Nah, these folks need to go to a licensed clinical therapist.
She's gonna make money.
She's trying to keep her lifestyle afloat. What do y'all think? I thought, you know, what's crazy is I kind of had a feeling that this was going to be her way of branding herself last week.
And this is a good idea. For the money. It don't make sense, but if she can get somebody to give her damn near $900 a month, let her get it.
Faith, I get that, and I understand. We're in a capitalist country. Everybody needs to make money. Everybody needs to provide. However, I think she should have did this a little bit in silence and let people know, or let it come out and do this stuff behind the scenes.
She look like she's acting. She don't even look like she know what she's doing. She still
it has not been long enough for her own personal healing. It has not been long enough for her own personal healing.
But wait now, we don't know what
she might as well be a drunk telling a drunk how not to be drunk.
Wait, we don't know how much coins they gave her. Because money do heal. Money help you heal now.
Tanya was looking at me and you like, I wish they shut the hell up and just say it.
No, but if you get a certain amount of money, your heart ain't gonna hurt no more. To me, an upgrade is the best revenge. So get that money, honey. But I don't see no black woman.
Get the money. You supposed to ride the wave and get the money. But the bottom line is, if you got all of this knowledge, why did it sink in after he dumped you or you got tired and see you couldn't get him? That knowledge should have kicked in back when he first started doing that. Now you got all this knowledge and God revealed it. He been revealed it.
Yeah.
And he revealed it.
Yeah, but
someone said it's not a good idea because this is going to cause more harm than good. Everything isn't about the bag. Absolutely,
No,
everything
you
is
know
about the
that. We
bag.
know that. But from her doing this, it gotta be about the bag because it don't make sense. It's not um a genius idea. It's a genius idea to hustle real quick. It's not gonna last long. She's gonna make a little money, and that's what's up. That's what I'm saying. Cause this right here don't even it's not nothing that you like, oh, this is so dope. This is a great idea. You know it's about the money. And everything ain't about the bag, but what she doing gotta be about the bag. Nothing else to
Nicole,
make sense.
Nicole, Nicole, Nicole said it's like you getting cheated on twice. My poop first, then my pockets. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was interesting. Like I said, it's a capitalist country, and I knew it was a way. I knew last week because I kind of look at social media and I know how people think. Everybody is a content creator. Everybody's a social engineer. Everybody will try to brand and market their
And she's
situation.
supposed to, shoot. I ain't mad at her for that.
But Faith, you don't agree to this too soon, or you just like the hell with it?
No, she made it too obvious that is a bunch of bullshit. That's what she fucked up at. They whoever told her about the idea, they should have waited, and everybody watch her a little bit and then see her growth and see where she came from. You went right into broken in pieces. Said, I'm all right this week.
Well,
And come on and give me y'all money so I can heal y'all too.
she shouldn't have a program. She should have started a podcast in the car and
Yes,
started,
Yeah, and
just
everybody just
or
get
in
to
her
something
kitchen like I am.
in
just
my
hey,
dining
hey,
room.
hey Tanya, just like he did in the car, giving people advice like, look, if you don't want to get cheated on, just do everything he tell you to do. Some old crazy stuff.
Yes. And he
Well,
had the women going, but that's how he got, that's how he got that easy access.
I mean, so let me ask y'all because I don't know if I asked you last week, Faith. What is your view on Derek Jackson, Tanya?
I don't know.
You ever listen to him?
No.
Okay, Ty, what basically he was the type of man that be like, a woman to go to him for advice, and he'd be like, you beautiful, you strong, you don't need him. Everything you got you done on your own. Walk away. Don't be his doormat. Everything that he is, basically.
So
Everything that he do.
he pandered his
Yeah.
audience.
So
His
that's
audience is
so that
geared
he had
towards women.
the women, and then he was with her and handsome. So everybody think he's the ideal man, and he was a dirty dog.
Mm.
They all over the place.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm sorry. This time I'm having difficulty. Um, well, for one, this is a very normal thing in society today that she's doing and going through because, again, like you said, everybody everywhere are
Pain,
accepting.
pain is profit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Like a sad love song.
And if it was such a trauma, the first thing out your mouth is profit instead of helping younger women that you already see headed towards that direction. Then you want to charge them an arm and a leg with like they all rich that's getting that done to them. No.
Yeah, and
I
it should have
agree.
been
I
free.
agree.
If she wanted everybody to love her, she should have did it for free. She should have said, I hired professionals. I put it as a safe place for us. They don't have nothing like, cause they don't have nothing like that for somebody recovering from adultery. It's like common sense,
The
but
average
some people don't have
person,
common sense, and some people
But
might
let
need
me let me let
a
me ask
support
y'all.
system.
Let me ask y'all. I personally believe lately, if you look at what goes on with social media, it's nothing but a bunch of trauma bonding going on.
Yeah, it
So
is.
this is common, like Tanya said, this goes on every day. You can get on social media, you
Yeah.
can vent about what some dude done
No,
did you dirty,
it,
and
it
then you got
it's
girl,
kind of
you should have been left him alone. And then
yeah.
then you got dudes that do the same thing, and then they're pandering, kicking women back and all day. So it's a bunch
Yeah.
of trauma bonding going on. So this is like par for the course.
That's what I'm saying. But my whole thing is, if she wanted it to be successful, she should have did a nonprofit business, and it would have blew up because they don't have nothing for the women that or men that's suffering from adultery. They got a class or a program for them. So you have some people that they really can't deal with it. Some people commit suicide. So that
Faith,
program might be good.
Faith. About
Not
10
from
minutes,
her though. She need
about
professional.
5, 10 minutes ago, when I asked you about Derek Jackson, you said he presents himself as the ideal man. See what I mean? We ain't
Yeah.
used to use that shit like that.
Yeah.
We said, was he a good woman? Was he a good girl? That's it.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah.
use an ideal. Now
Like
we use
basically
a
by I
modern
was
woman,
no,
modern
what I
man.
was trying to basically say like a catch. You know, he was attractive, intelligent, sexy, and anybody that's defending women, you know, we attracted to them if they seem strong. But he was a fraud.
No, he wasn't. He was being himself. That's how he got all them women.
You know what's funny? I used to watch him when people would show his clips. I thought his clips, I believe he was really giving people some good
Yeah,
information.
he did give good
And
advice, so that's why
and
you thought he was
and I
sincere.
think that a lot of
He
times
did.
with people like that is that
Yes, and he thought his reward was threesomes and
I mean,
You know
all that.
what?
I think
I think of once a man make a certain type of money, like they forget. They forget family values and all
I
that.
think in a lot of cases, at the end of the day,
It's the money.
he was pandering to them women, and just like anything with social media, people start getting letting the likes and the comments, what I call it, mentions for attentions.
Yeah.
So then you get all excited, and women, and he's not a bad looking guy,
That's what
and
I
women
said.
was
That's
at his
most
inbox,
people. They get a
and then at
certain
the end
amount
of
of
the day,
money.
she wasn't,
I
it
mean,
was.
I wonder what them other women feel like that he's personally giving this advice to. What do they think of
I mean,
him
he still
right
got a
now?
following.
Everybody tripped on him.
He
You know,
still
they
got
tripped.
he still got a following. He's still
Yeah.
good. I mean, like I said, I
But he
believe
human.
his
He's
advice
human.
was good. That's the key, Faith. He's human.
He's human.
He's human, Tanya.
Yeah, so am I.
So look, okay, let me see. People still want to talk about that. Okay, so we're gonna just keep discussing it. He wasn't even marriage material from the beginning. I don't think so. I think he was marriage material from the beginning. They were.
No,
You got to.
that's back to my point. When they okay, look at it. Are we gonna say Meek Mill's? Okay, I'm gonna use him. He had a girlfriend that was riding out with him, a regular girl from the hood that took him as is, nappy head, broke, all of that, gave him a baby. But when he got that money, it was a rat. He took care of her, made sure she was good,
That's common.
but it
That's
was a
common.
rat.
That's
And that's what
common.
happened with
And
her.
yeah,
Boom. He got that bread. The
Diary
women
of a
throwing
Marriage
it at
Counselor.
him.
What happened? She was
Women that he
girl.
never thought he could get in his life. Look at Kevin Hart and his wife. He couldn't bag her if he ain't had that bag. And they bounce. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm telling you, Derek Jackson. If you listen to some of the advice he gave a lot of women, very good information. I think that sometimes when you have that lane where you giving people advice about relationship advice, we always want people to speak to us, to pander to what we want to hear. We
I
don't
think
want
you
to be.
can't tell me that unless you went through what I'm going through.
We don't want to be put in difficult situations. We want somebody that's going to sit there and just tell us everything. The sky is beautiful. You know, it's going to be 85 degrees tomorrow.
I
Not
needed
me.
roar. I'm raw as hell. And you got to give it to me.
I'm raw as hell.
Yes, I'm raw. I say it nicely.
No, you're
I
not.
will
No,
tell
y'all
you
not. No, y'all not.
nicely,
Because honestly,
but
none of us, nobody that we know is raw to the point where they say anything.
no,
Because people that
okay.
you may care and show concern for,
No, if I need to tell you something,
you watch what you say to them.
Oh, you gotta come to
I
a
watch how
cookout,
I
boy.
say it.
You
I'm
gotta
not
come sit
delivering.
around me
No, a
then.
cookout, Tanya, a cookout is cracking. A cookout is
You gotta
shooting
come
a
sit
dozen. That's
around me. Well,
different.
we got to party
Yeah,
together so
like
you could see what I don't know. You don't know the
yeah, I
right
gotta
people there.
honestly
Cause
like I
Tanya
will
not
spill your
holding her
feelings.
tongue,
I
if,
won't do it harshly in a way
and
that
I
it would
will,
hurt your feelings in any
and
way.
I will.
But I will tell you so honestly, like, look, this is what it is.
That is,
Like
if I
straight up.
die,
Now,
the most of the family
I'm
on my
not gonna
mother's
hurt your
side,
I'll try
that'll be
not to
the
hurt your
first thing they
feelings.
say. She didn't watch her mouth. She said whatever came to her mind. Yes. That is the saying. If
I
you,
can't hold nothing and it's in my head, it's gonna come out my mouth.
So let me ask you guys, because we got our next subject, right? Target has Mr. Target. Target and Bud Light. Bud Light did it about a month and a half ago. But Faith and myself did the show on Bud Light had did the marketing campaign with the transgender, and they had put the rainbow colors on the beer bottles. And Target just recently did the same thing in their stores, had rainbow colors, some rainbow clothes, and they got a lot of backlash from people that feel as though they were doing too much. Some people will say it's political with the conservatives. They had a problem with it, but both of their stock, you guys, is hurting. Let me show y'all this article. They hurting. I'm gonna do Target first. Shares for 9th straight day. Market cap sheds over 13 billion as Pride backlash continues. Target shares dropped again on Wednesday as the retail juggernaut continues to suffer after LGBTQ Pride products outraged some customers across the nation. Target shares dropped another 2.14%, marking the 9th straight decline as tracked by Dow Jones Marketing Data Group. Hold on. Since the widespread backlash over Pride merchandise polarized the nation, Target's market value has fallen over 13 billion to 4 billion of when
Yeah, I
the
don't think
company's
they.
market
Oh,
value
wait.
earlier this month. It extended the stock's longest losing streak. Go ahead, Faith.
Yeah, I was about to say it probably have nothing to do
What
with
you about to say?
the community. The community. What I was about to say was they probably losing sales because even the people that's in the life, they ain't wearing no rainbow. So now imagine you got all this stuff in here, rainbow. Everybody know what it means. The people that's straight and the people that's in the closet not buying it. So the only ones will buy it is the ones that's in the life, and that's a small percentage. Make it make sense.
I
I'm
think
not
that
walking in the store buying no rainbow, even though I like the color rainbow, and I'm not homophobia. My sister in the life, and a lot of people in my family in the life, I don't care, but I'm not wearing rainbow because I know what it represents. I'm not going to false represent myself. So who's going to buy rainbow but the ones that's in the life? So of course you're going to lose money. That don't even make sense. I
I'm
would
gonna
never want
ask
to
you, but
target
as a
one thing.
if you have a business and you feel as though you bake pies and you say, okay, I always bake pies. However, I want to cater to the kids and make some cupcakes.
Okay.
You make cupcakes,
I'm not going to do my whole store in cupcake.
but you make some. Target didn't do their whole store.
You said
So
they had
from a
like
marketing and a money perspective, Target and Bud Light, their intention may have been right. Like, okay, we have a group of people,
the
and
beer was stupid. I'm sorry.
we know that they wear color, they drink.
Yes,
Transgender people drink too.
but the beer, it was like it's more manly, and even if somebody, because you got a lot of people that's undercover, they're not going. Even if somebody's straight, that's what I'm saying. You want to, if I'm marketing something, I want to sell it to everybody. That it could be the gays that like it, the straight that like it, everybody like it. I want to focus on one because now nobody's buying your beer, but the ones that's in the life back again. A straight man not, oh, let me get that rainbow beer. It's not happening. Especially if he homophobia and
But
he don't want to
let
be
me
seen
ask you
drinking it.
a lot of times when you do go into some type of stores
Like I wouldn't care,
and they may have, for example,
but
we got Juneteenth coming up, right? So you may go in a store and they may have the Juneteenth colors, and the Juneteenth colors is not red, white, and black. So I hope nobody don't be having red, white, and black. But anyway, right? So
yeah,
you go in the store and they got some Juneteenth merch, and this store says for all the proceeds that you spend for this Juneteenth merch, some of the proceeds will go towards programs for diversity, and for programs in the urban and black. You know how they say black and
yeah.
brown communities now.
And you will have people that purposely don't support it.
But then you'll have people that will buy it, saying,
Yeah,
"Okay,
we would.
I'm giving back to my community."
It'll
Even
us,
Faith, you may
just
even have
us.
some people that's not black
Yeah, you
buying
got
it out
supporters,
of
yeah.
because they think this is a way to support.
But you can't compare the two because it's like the 4th of July. You know, in the stores they got red, white, and blue. Easter, they got the eggs and stuff like that. If it was during Pride, then that's different. Just to do it, no.
Well, Pride is tomorrow. Pride
Oh
month
well,
is
if it's during
tomorrow.
Pride, I don't know how they ain't sell out.
So they were trying to target
Oh,
Bud
so
Light
they
had did
doing it for Pride. I get you. They not just making their bottles and clothes.
yeah.
Just
So and Bud
like
Light
a
had did
holiday.
and Bud Light had did the thing with the transgender guy, basically because he's an influencer and they know as any business, you know you got people and you can attract people with the product. So
Yeah.
if I put my money behind you and I know you got an influence, I'm trying to attract business. But Budweiser, the parent
I ain't know it was
company,
Pride.
they've
I ain't know
lost.
it was
Pride is
Pride.
tomorrow. Tomorrow's June 1st, and that's
Well,
Pride Month for.
then they was being smart.
But they lost. They lost billions. Tanya, you
So
real
what do
quiet,
you think
yo.
the cause was? What do you think could it what you think? Is it was just Target because of that? That wasn't
Well,
like
I think
everything
I
else?
think I think to be perfectly honest with you, I think a lot of times companies are full of shit, Faith. I think that companies, you have people that sit back in these boardrooms and this is perfectly fine and they think about how to make money and they don't think about the
Okay, there you
optics.
have it. So we brought out this peanut butter with raisins in it. Nobody likes it. They're bitching. They're complaining now. What's the problem? I'm not selling this shit no more. What's the problem? It's
They
not
probably gonna
making me
make
no
money
money.
tomorrow. They probably go up by tomorrow.
But then it's not going to go about tomorrow because then when you're dealing with LGBTQ plus rights and them quote unquote being a protected class, you have people that are liberal. And then you have the conservatives who people feel like the conservatives have no tolerance for that particular community. So I say that to say now because of the backlash, it's politicized. So Tanya, you feel as though like Target should just take the shit out the stores and just keep it pushing.
Listen to me. If I gotta move out of a 20-bedroom house into a 5-bedroom house because I'm showing you support. Not only showing support, I'm trying a new business out there and I'm going to be supportive of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Target
If,
thought it was
if
gonna work
this
like how the rest
fails
of the
with
holidays
any
work.
product, they're going to discontinue. So don't blame it on nothing political. It failed. It didn't do what they wanted it to do. I'm not going to keep selling something that's costing me money. I'm not going to keep advertising something that
No,
I'm
but
not
Ty,
benefiting from. What
they did it for Pride, like how you do for
But
4th of July.
let me ask y'all.
they did it for money.
Yeah,
I
but it ain't work. Like you said,
but
I said who want to
Tanya,
buy it?
Tanya,
But somebody that's in the life.
just 10 days ago, before it rolled out, 10 days ago, somebody was in the boardroom and said, yo, this is a good idea. I think that if we get ahead of it, because people like to get ahead of stuff, if we get ahead of it, we may tap into a market that we know transgender people buy our stuff in Target. But by us letting it be known that we have a section that's for certain that's in celebration of the coming Pride Month, and we want to let y'all know that y'all inclusive.
It was a good idea, but like I said to you, the only ones buying it is the ones that's in the life. So of course it was going to drop. The sales was
And
going
there's
to drop.
certainly more people that ain't in it than it is people in it.
Exactly.
The bottom line is if you don't
4th of
want my
July sale
peanut butter
because
and raisins,
everybody
if
celebrating
you don't want my
diversity.
peanut butter and raisins, you don't want that combo, and it's not selling after I done kicked out $3,000 and all I made was 50, then that product gotta go.
Yeah.
It's over. I tried a new idea, it ain't work. Don't you see hers? Come up with a new flavor of chip boards. All of them don't come through.
Well, Tanya, you speaking about hers, you get the good hers down by Philadelphia. You can't get listen, I know that South Jersey and Philly. If you want hot hers, get them from down there. Because anywhere else, the hers they may not have them flaming hot somewhere up north. So it's different. Just like when I, to take the subject somewhere else. Just like when I go into Wawa, You go to Wawa in New Jersey or somewhere else, definitely New Jersey, that's not Wawa. You go to Wawa
Nope.
in Pennsylvania or Virginia, you
Yep.
understand the Wawa experience.
Yep.
Anywhere else is a damn gas station. Don't get me on a
Mhm.
tangent about Wawa. I had a
No,
bad experience on
no
Saturday
Walmart
again.
down south. The
Yeah.
Walmart down south, they hang out in there like it's a club.
Girl, I used to, when I was there, I would just take a shower, get dressed, throw on my makeup to go to Walmart. There wasn't a damn thing else to
They
do.
got a liquor store, the ones down south.
Oh,
They got a liquor store in the
There was
Walmart.
nothing else to do. I'm going to Walmart.
so let me ask y'all, because they lost all this money, billions of dollars. So I put a question on the thumbnail. Is cancel culture real? I mean, they basically canceling Target. I mean, we know we shop at Target. We know
Yeah.
the
I
value of
just
a
went
Target.
there today.
Well, do you think that because the transgender started coming in Target since they know it was there and everybody felt some way feeling uncomfortable
I
around
think
them?
that
Because it's against they feel some way towards trans. Like it's not about gay no more. Like people that's homosexual.
I think that
They
people
really everybody got problems with
I
trans
think
right
that
now.
people understand the value of their
Oh.
dollar, and if you go to any establishment and it's not catering to your needs, maybe you don't need to shop there. I think this is a lesson. I mean, I think Bud Light and Target, for them to be such big companies, smaller companies should look at this. That okay, you want to be diverse, you want to be inclusive. Most people is for that. However, when you single out a group of people, because that's all it really was singling a group of
Is it
people
is
out,
it with it?
you
I
got to
think people
realize
got
how it
problems with
lands.
transsexuals.
And it's crazy how it lands, because we could say, okay, it was towards Pride today, but tomorrow, like I said, Juneteenth is right on the corner. Now, what's going to happen when they have Juneteenth merch? Is people going to say they're not going to celebrate a store because of Juneteenth? You may have a group of people that may feel that way.
Yeah, but
See the yeah, but part for me.
No, what I'm about to say was, I don't know, because it's not like just your sex, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of black people, so I don't think so, because they make money on June 19th every year since they let everybody know that we have a June 19th.
It was a
'Cause
big.
we only
It was
heard
a
about
big.
it a couple of
It
years
was
ago.
It was a big thing in this week in Charleston, where somebody was setting up a celebration for Juneteenth, and on one of the flyers, it was two Caucasian people with the Juneteenth flag and celebrating Juneteenth. So the organizers took backlash because they were Caucasian.
They could have had black and white, but I don't think nothing wrong with Caucasian people celebrating June 19th. If they want, you got genuine people that do not judge people by the color of their skin. Everybody not prejudiced, and it's just how I feel.
Well, in this
I
country,
totally agree.
in this
All
country,
that could just simply be support.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And again,
saying. And ain't
and
nothing wrong
again,
with it.
yes, there's nothing wrong with that. They just want to show support. Don't mean that they clowning or they trying to
Beat
intentionally.
down, yeah.
in this
Yeah.
in this
They
in
they
this
tired
in
of the
this
race
country
stuff
in this
too.
country, race is such a social construct that
So is
you
LGBTQ plus one.
you don't even know you don't even know what, some people don't even know what real support is and who it's coming from. They so it's an interesting thing that, like I said, when you go
I have a
into
question for y'all too.
As a marketer for a big corporation, I'm quite sure they, like I said, these companies got green lighted to do this. So I'm quite sure the CEOs or the marketers are kicking themselves in the ass, like, yo, you cost the company billions of dollars. If you were a stockholder, Tanya, of Anheuser-Busch right now, how would you feel?
Oh, upset.
See,
who co-signs it?
but the thing about that is, yeah, as a stockholder, we'll be upset, and we know that, we accept people for who they are and we're inclusive. But who the hell greenlighted this? Why would the hell would y'all do something like that? Just as Faith said, just sell your clothes, Don't cater to a demographic and just do what you're doing and sell your clothes to people
That's
and
what I said.
not single somebody out.
Yeah, but I think like you said, they was trying to do like the 4th of July thing or June 19th or Easter. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? But I think that people, I want to know this one about the extra. Why do you think people have a problem? Like they cool, they over people being homosexual. Everybody, nobody cares. But there's a lot of people that is really against transgender, even people that's gay. They like they lash at them, like they beef with them.
That question kind of. Please repeat that
Faith,
question.
you trying to take us into another show?
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to
And
know
here's the
because
thing.
I think the thing nowadays, Faith, and we're older. We've seen the world turn upside down. I think that the most of people, the reason why there's so much backlash now is because it appears that it's being forced on people. People's
yeah,
lifestyle is being forced on you, and
You so smart.
yes, he
years
is.
ago
You is
when
smart. You is kind.
opposed to years ago where we knew people that was in their life and they may have felt as though that they would have to be in the closet or whatever, and people treated them different. So now it's like did a whole 180. So it's like reverse. So now a person's lifestyle, right, wrong, and indifferent, is being forced on a person. Like
Completely and
they call
totally agree.
a straight man and a straight woman cisgender.
No,
But
my sister-in-law, I ain't gonna say her name, but she work at like a place for like AIDS and HIV, and you cannot say he, she, her, like none of that. I forgot what you call everybody. Like it's crazy.
yeah,
Cause
so
the majority is all transgender, so it's like
that's
you
a
can't call nobody a he. Even her, they probably can't say, "Oh, she." You gotta call them by their name, and if they a male that's transgender, you gotta call them by their female name, or it'll be a problem. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
that is a whole another show.
I'm telling you, what boils my petunias is how, like he said, because it's being forced. What upsets me the most is how politically correct this thing is, and it is justified. But yet, for colored folk, you still. Mm.
Well,
Well, you already know we get the short end of the stick, and we're gonna continue to get the short end of the stick until we do something about it.
Yeah, until it's forced upon them.
Yeah,
any final thoughts?
I
yeah. We
just gave
got
mine.
more to be. I about to say we gotta continue this topic next week.
Oh, we'll definitely have some trending topics next week, right?
Yeah,
So that concludes another great episode of Trending Topics. I'm glad you guys could join us in the chat. You guys help us out with the show because we love to talk. We love to discuss this type of stuff.
yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. As Faith said, glad we're all here. And Target and Budweiser, don't do that shit again.
Especially not the beer.
Just be careful. Sometimes it's not always right to get ahead of everything. Sometimes you just need to just relax. Do what works. I had a friend give me some advice yesterday, and that's exactly what he said. He said, do what you know. Do what you've been doing. Do what works. And
Yeah.
a lot of times we don't want to, we try to go outside our comfort zone. But if your comfort zone is what works, do what works. And
Yeah.
Danaia Jackson, we watching you. With that, take care. Everybody have a great week.